Good morning, welcome to my channel. My friends call me Jelly. I've lost 181 pounds on a ketogenic journey. I have about 50 more to go. I did it all without exercise. However, we are adding in the gym now. This will be my day 4 going to the gym. I don't go on Saturdays and Sundays because it's only open for 4 hours. It's a YMCA. It gets crazy busy. And I clean my house so much and do things that I end up getting 13 to 14,000 steps anyways. And my little Fitbit says I actually work way more on the weekends than I do when I go to the gym. So, but yes, I am going to the gym because it doesn't count when you're on those weight machines. Even when you put it to weight, it just counts your heartbeat. It just doesn't seem to work right. I think I might put my Samsung Active 2 on today and just see. I had taken it off because of some health issues, but I might try it today. I haven't decided. So it's 7:48. What am I doing awake with makeup, showered, shaved, everything, and already done with my first collagen coffee of the day? Well, someone messaged me on Facebook at 5 a.m. My cousin's husband. He did a group message. He said he knew it was early. Well, I need to figure out how to turn the dingers off on my phone from Messenger. Because let me tell you, I couldn't go back to sleep. I laid in bed for 45 minutes trying to go back to sleep. That didn't work. So I got up and started my day. I usually sleep until 7:20. So I'm running on 2 hours and 20 minutes less sleep than I'm used to. And I weighed way earlier than usual, like 4 hours earlier, because I used to weigh at 1:30, then, because that's when I woke up. Then I started waking up at 7:20, and I started weighing about 10 a.m. I had weighed when I first woke up, but I realized, because I don't eat, and I don't really do anything, I just do my answering on my laptops and stuff on YouTube, that I'm able to go down a little more, a couple more ounces if I wait until 10 a.m. Well, I weighed at 5:45 this morning. And I went, my weight, I'll tell you in a minute what it was. So, I'm still waiting for yesterday's video to hit. It has been uploading since, I don't know, 7 or 8 p.m. last night, and so that's 12 hours it's been trying to upload. My internet is being ridiculously slow, more than normal. I did make the mistake of making too long a video yesterday. I made actually 2 videos yesterday. So I hope no one gets upset with the how to start keto video. It's just my take on how to start keto. Just me walking you through a grocery store. Other people have different takes on how to do it. It's just like, if you have a personality like me, it makes it a little easier. Also, I got me this for the gym. It's 17 ounces, and it was on sale, 2 for $13 at Costco, and I wished I bought more. Because to buy it online is $30 at Costco, and to buy it at Amazon is like $40 almost. I had no clue these suckers were so expensive. I would have definitely bought a couple more, because I would like this one for my water, and the black one was supposed to be for my coffee, but my daughter has decided she wants to steal it from me. So yeah, and they're spill proof, people. This is the best part. So you lift this little thingy up and you push this little button, and voila. See, and it has the little hole. These are my favorite kind. There's no straws to mess with, and this will help me keep track of water. I usually don't drink water because it gives me heartburn, but I'm trying, even though it gives me heartburn. It's like I'm forcing myself just to see what happens. I'm a huge coffee drinker, and I'm not, it's cold from the fridge itself, like when you push the button and get the water out, but I'm not doing ice and stuff because I love water with ice. But you want to talk about heartburn in this girl, you put anything cold in my stomach and the heartburn gushes, where I'm running to the bathroom and throwing it up. And I discovered that recently, that was giving me tons of issues. So I'm just sitting here waiting for stuff to upload yesterday's video, because it's still not. and I have 2 to upload, and I'm still waiting for the first one to get in there so I can go program the second one. Water aerobics is at 9:15. I can't decide to do them or not. I don't know. I know for sure I want to go walk the treadmill, ride the bikes, and do all those leg exercises again. Because of my back issue and my shoulder blade issue and waiting to see my neurologist and ortho or whatever other doctors my doctor's sending me to, I'm kind of scared to use those machines without scared to hurt myself, especially when, I don't know, it has minimum weights. Okay, so the leg press, the minimum you can do is 60 pounds. So even though the machine said you can put the little thingy at 5 pounds, you can't, because they put a minimum stick in them where you can't go under, which I kind of don't think is fair, and I don't know why they did that. Because some people cannot push 60 pounds with their legs, okay? I did just fine, but there's a lot of people that couldn't. Like my mother couldn't, my daughter couldn't, but whatever. That's how they got it set up. But I'm not sure, it is freezing. This is the problem with water aerobics in the winter. You don't want to get in the water. Then the water's warm. Then you got to get out of the water. Then you got to pull those wet clothes off and try to dry them out and dry yourself back off and put your clothes back on, because you got to walk outside with your socks on, because if you don't, like me the other day in flip-flops, my feet froze to death. And it's a little hard because it is soaking wet everywhere in the locker room, like really badly. So when you're trying to put socks on and dry your feet, it's kind of impossible. So yeah, I'm being lazy. I might not do water aerobics because of that reason. I still got an hour to decide if I'm doing the water aerobics or not, because it starts at 9:15. I don't plan on eating anytime soon. I'll eat when I get hungry. I am not hungry. So if you followed me yesterday's video, which you haven't yet because it's not uploaded, I'm sure it's uploaded by now, but I had 4 ounces of the fish, some green beans, like my calories were only 700, my fat was non-existent, I think it was 40 something, my protein was low as heck too. Like it was a bad day for me. I had an allergic reaction and I didn't want to eat anymore. However, that's what's in the video. That's what you see in the video. Later, before I went to bed, I ended up having a cheese stick, a beef stick, and some of the pork rinds, but only 1 serving. Because I did get hungry, but it was too late at night to go cooking and all that garbage. So I ended up eating that on top of it, which raised my fat drastically, which raised my protein a little, and it raised my calories a lot, because I think I probably had 2 servings of the pork rinds, to be honest. So it put it more like it should be. Still way under in fat, still way under in protein though. And I wanted more calories than that as well. And today's weigh-in, as of right now, which I'm gonna weigh in later, but I don't think it'll go down because of, you know, when you move around, it goes up usually, is 199. So that's another pound up. But it's okay, because I thought it was going to go up with the green beans anyways. I also lost 2 hours of sleep. I also weighed hours before I normally weigh in. So all those things affect it. I also put green beans in my system, which is not used to. I don't usually use any processed food right now. I haven't been eating cheese. I haven't been eating beef sticks lately, and the pork rinds. So all those little things together has got me holding some water weight. Okay, it's not bad, it's just water weight. It's no big deal. I'm not upset. I could care less. My pajamas fell off me when I was walking today. So yeah, at the beginning of the month, I barely could put my pajamas on because I had gotten so swollen and so tight in them. and now they were literally sagging onto the floor earlier. So I ended up having to change them into a smaller size. So I'm not mad at the number on the scale. I could care less about the number on the scale, but we are going with it just to see what causes me water weight, what causes me inflammation, and all that good stuff. So we are keeping track of it. We're also going to be keeping track of more Mojo stuff. That's your ketones and glucose. I just haven't done it this morning. I'm going to start doing it in the morning. I'm trying to get a routine going. The goal is to be asleep by 9, be up by 6 a.m., get myself up and motivated, have my face and my coffee and everything by 7 something. That wouldn't really give me long fasting though. I usually do 16 hours fasting, but I've been doing a lot of research lately. And you don't have to intermittent fast every day. Thomas DeLaury did a video how to just eat normal one day and go 20 hours the next, and normal the next day, 20 hours the next, like to rotate it. He's saying it's better, so I actually might try that. That might work better for me, because then I can have my coffee when I wake up. At least by 7 I could have my coffee. That would give me 12, 13 to 14 hours from my last eating anyways. So naturally, I go 12 to 14 hours naturally without trying fasting. That's just how it works usually. The more and more on this reset, because it's like day 27 of the reset, because I started doing the reset videos on the 1st. However, December 27th is when I went back to keto, and I was struggling and not counting. I was not tracking. I started tracking everything on the 1st. I was tracking my carbs though, so I was doing lazy dirty keto for those 4 days. So that's why I say the 1st is the reset and today's 27, because I started tracking again. I started taking blood glucose again. I started trying to be less dirty and measuring everything. So yeah. And on day 27th, I'm not as hungry. I have moments of hunger, and that's when I go eat my breakfast or I eat my dinner, but I don't get hungry for snacks. I don't like all those. I used to wake up starving. I haven't been waking up starving. Yesterday morning I did, but I think that was from eating that Quest pizza. Didn't raise my sugar, didn't mess with my ketones, but I didn't feel great afterwards. So that's what matters to me, is how I feel after I eat something. That's very important to me on my journey right now. It's not just about the size of my thighs. So we are working on that. My goal is to be in the 140s or lower. So we'll see what that turns out. Yeah, I have not been that size since I was, I don't know, 12, 13. Okay. I was a stick where my bones would pop out of my body until I was 8 years old. Then a shocking, horrifying thing happened to me, and it gave me post-traumatic stress syndrome. People tried to kidnap me by gunpoint. And it affected me for years. But in that month, without eating extra foods, my adrenal gland went insane. Everything went insane, and I gained like 30 pounds overnight. Literally, no lie. And from that point on, when I stressed, weight would pile on me. And then I hit puberty, and I ended up getting polycystic ovary syndrome, and it just snowballed. And it didn't matter how much I fought, if I took ballet classes, if I watched everything I ate, my weight just kept going up and up, and I fought it. Like, I did the Richard Simmons videos when they came out when I was a teenager, and I did his meal plan, and I could get into the 180s and stay there, more like 190s, but that's where my body wanted to stay. I could never go lower, never, and that's what I'm fighting right now too. And then the older I got, the more the polycystic ovary syndrome went crazier, and then I got other conditions like type 2 diabetes, and it just went up and up already to 368. It might have been higher, people. I want to be honest with you. My weight could have been way higher because there was a period where I'm trying to find the pictures of. It was my first marriage, so you know how that works. You burn all those. I looked totally bigger in those pictures, like insanely bigger and more bigger sizes. However, I did not get on a scale. I have no clue. The last time I got on a scale at my heaviest that I weighed, actually got on a scale, was 368. But I actually know for sure I weighed more than that in the past in my life. When I was like 22 to 26, somewhere around in like that whole section of my life, I weighed more, probably closer to 400, but I never got on a scale. I was anti-scale. And I didn't realize how fat I was, people. Like, I'm not lying. I had no clue until I saw some pictures. My friend posted, like, the one, so, yeah. But I can't use those pictures. But, even 368, I thought I looked cute until I look at those pictures now. What is with us when we're really big that either there's some of us who, like, sees themselves huge in the mirror all the time, even when they get skinny, and then there's some of us that never see just how fat we are until we see it in a picture, and then we're like, what happened there? Like, totally. Like, I'm still shocked when I look at my pictures. I was that big. I didn't feel that big. I felt that big at the end, though, when I couldn't get out my chairs anymore. I couldn't put on jeans any longer. Maybe today I will put on one of my shirts that I couldn't even zip up on me, and maybe shock y'all. Like, for the ones who haven't seen it, it's a little shocking. I'm looking to see if I see it. I still keep it to wrap myself up in and to remind myself never to be that big again. Maybe I'll do that right now because I've talked for 17 minutes and I still got to show you the rest of my day. I'm going to set this up so that it can angle into the living room, and I'm going to go get that, and you will see me in my pajama pants because I'm not getting out of them yet. Alright, so I'm going to step back and show you this. This used to not close around me at all, and it was very short, like almost to my belly button the bottom was, and it wouldn't zip. So, yeah, I'm going to show you without spreading it out at first. It's like a dress now. Okay, here's my belly button. This is how short it used to be, around here. So, yeah, and it would not zip. It would not zip at all, people. Not even a tiny bit. So, now you see how big my tummy was? Let me explain. This tape measure, which is a normal tape measure, 60 inches, would not go around me. Like, it wouldn't close. It still had this much space to close. So, yeah, my waist was over 60 inches. Now I think it's 41. But this, so now it's like a dress, and I keep it to wrap up in, and I can like wrap it around me several times. Maybe I'll show you all my pants real fast. Give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna step back. Try not to let these fall because I don't have pants on underneath. And yeah, still pajama top and everything. And I'm going to show you my pants. So yeah, we're gonna do this quickly, but I'm in one leg. I did this before in my video not too long ago, a couple months, I don't know, 4 months ago, and I actually have more space this time around. Even though I haven't really lost any more weight, I've actually put on a little. But yeah, so this was my pants, and they were very, very tight on me, and we could get 2 people in here easily. So we've come a long way. It's why when I start not losing or stalling on the scale, but the inches are going down, I don't pay attention to it. So, if anyone's ever watched TikTok, they have this challenge where you step inside your pants and you turn it into a dress. And it's a challenge I've never been able to do before. Ooh, it's way too big in the back. But let's turn this sucker into a dress just to have some fun today. Hold on. It's a little more difficult than they make it seem because I bet they're all skinny with no curves. So like, we turned it into a dress and it still has this big like empty area back here. But yeah, I can turn my old pants into a dress and it's still too big to be a dress. I know I'm being ridiculous today. It's called missing 2 hours of sleep. But I am going to drink some of this water, decide about water aerobics or not. I will let you know what I do at the gym and if I go to the water aerobics class. And yeah, I'll show you what I eat today. Okay, for anyone new to my channel, I'm going to show you what I call pancakes for me. I put 3 eggs in here and 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. I don't even try to break the eggs on camera. I suck at it. Okay, so this is going. It's perfect. 3 eggs, 1 tablespoon heavy whipping cream. I put about 5 drops of monk fruit. You can use whatever you want or the amount you want to sweeten it. I was using a pack of Sweet and Low, and I've gotten better at not using my Sweet and Low as much. Then I like cinnamon in mine. It also helps lower the blood sugar. So I'll just sprinkle it in until it looks like what I want. And I have been addicted to the glazed donut, and this is 000 flavor. You can get them on Amazon. I think I paid $6 for this one by itself. But I'm just gonna put about 6 or so drops. It says do about 10 for this amount or more, but we're just gonna go, or I think it's 20 drops for that amount. But I just do like 6. I also love my maple syrup. It's very overpowering to any other thing though. So I have never mixed them together before, but I think I'm gonna try just a couple of drops of the maple syrup in with the donut to make it like a maple donut. I love these things, but I've been off real sugar for a while now, so it tastes good to me. We're just gonna mix this up really, really good. Then I am going to take, and this is up to you, whether you do total carbs or net carbs, or how much of your carbs you want to spend on your breakfast. Also, it depends on what kind of consistent you want. That is 1 tablespoon of coconut flour. So 2 tablespoons is 8 total, so that's 4 total. I think it's like 2 net, something like that. So it's 5 net for some reason when you do 2. So I really think it's more like 9, and it's just under 9, so they put it as less. And you just want to mix it all together. And then I have a frying pan on the stove with some Kerrygold butter right here melting. And we are just going to pour some of this in. I don't feel like taking y'all to the stove right this minute because y'all are attached to a tripod. So I just put about this much in. Always put too much in the second one, but we're just gonna let it get really brown and crispy. It doesn't bubble up like normal pancakes do. And I'll show you what they look like afterwards. Also, I usually put Himalayan salt and totally forgot. But this is what they look like. You can find some sugar-free syrups. Like, we have all different ones. We have maple, chocolate, caramel, but I'm trying not to use those right now. You can sprinkle some more cinnamon on top, throw some erythritol, I can't even talk today, powder for sugar on top, and they're amazing. So it's 8:40. I didn't think I was going to eat breakfast anytime soon, but I became hungry, so I'm about to dig in. Okay, it's 1 o'clock and I'm about to have my second collagen coffee of the day. I haven't made it to the gym yet. At about 10:30, I got crazy sleepy and tired and fell asleep and just woke up. I feel like someone beat me with a baseball bat though, people. I'm in so much pain, but I'm still going. Just after I get my daughter, probably. Also, my video is still not uploaded. It's been uploading, I think, since 7 o'clock last night, somewhere between 7 and 9, and it's 1, and it's still not uploaded. My internet is crazy slow. The upload speed right now is 0.21. It's insane. Insane. Okay, not very pretty, but it's what I'm having for dinner. 7 ounces of ground beef, 2 ounces of my cheese right here, 1 slice of my provolone cheese, 5 slices of Costco's pre-cooked bacon, a little serving of mayonnaise, and a little serving of mustard, and some Himalayan salt. And yeah, I'm starving, and it is 6:30, and I feel like I'm about to die, so I'm going to dive into this and pray it tastes good.